Okay, so the packet you're going to do today is going to be on TeacherMade, okay? But this is just a review of stuff that we have previously covered, okay? So there's nothing new today. You're going to go through the frequency tables, okay? And it says based on the data in the table, how many students preferred 3 colors that had the highest frequency. So remember when you're talking about frequency and it says highest, you're looking for the biggest number, okay? So it gave you the number, color, it gave you the tally marks, and these tally marks and what they have over here for frequency are the same, okay? So you're just looking for the 3 biggest numbers. On the second one, it says, which is the total number of coleslaw, bean salads, and green salads that employees brought to the picnic. So you're only looking at the 3 things that they're asking you about and finding the total of those 3, okay? So that's frequency tables, and then you got the dot plots, okay? On the dot plot, it gave you some numbers, and then you're having to put it into the correct spot. Now, I put a box around these 2 for a reason. If you look at them, you notice that they're different, okay? So we know that 1/4 and then 3/4 and 1/2 are all the same because 1/2 is the same as saying 2/4, right? So it'd be 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, 4/4 would be a whole, okay? But if you'll scroll down before you do your work, I made you a little chart down here, and it says, think about it, there are 8 jumps from 0 to 1. So each line is going to represent 1 out of what, okay? So if I start here at 0, and that's what all of these answer choices do. It shows you 0, 1/4, 1/2, okay, which is the same as saying 2 out of 4, 3/4, and 1 whole. So with the information that I know, going from 0 to 1, if I'm going and making 8 total jumps, that means each one of these numbers, or each one of these lines, is 1 out of what? How many did we just say? Okay, how many jumps did we make? That way you can plot these points. All right. This one, it says, what fraction of the students in the class made 5 or more words? So I wrote some notes on there for you. It says, so you're making a fraction. Okay, I know it got cut off. You're making a fraction of number of students that made 5 or more words will be the numerator. Total number of students is the denominator. So you have to look at 5 or more. That's going to be your top number. And then you're going to count all the dots to get your denominator. Okay? But then the big thing is you have to reduce. Okay? So to reduce, and this is not the problem. I'm just making up a problem. So say I have 4/16. Okay? It's an even over an even, so I know for a fact it'll reduce. If it was 3/9, it would reduce because 3 goes into 9. Remember, you have to try it no matter what. So remember, to reduce, we have to take the numerator and the denominator, and we're going to make a T-chart. And remember, when we're making T-charts, we're multiplying. So I'm looking for all the multiplication facts that equal 4. 1 times 4 and 2 times 2. Those are all the facts that equal 4. 16 is 1 times 16, 2 times 8, and then 4 times 4, okay? So I took my numerator and made all the multiplication facts, and did the denominator and did all the multiplication facts, and now I'm going to look. They both have a 1, they both have a 2, and they both have a 4. So they have common numbers, 1, 2, and 4, but the greatest common number, the greatest common factor is 4. So you're going to reduce. Okay, here we go again. To reduce, you're going to put your numerator and denominator. You're going to make a T-chart for the numerator, a T-chart for the denominator. List all the multiplication facts for each of them. Then find everything they have in common. And then you're going to circle the biggest number they both have in common. Okay, look back in your journal. We've talked about this. This was second 9 weeks. Okay, so look back in your journal if you need to. Find the biggest number that they both have in common. And then you're going to divide the numerator and the denominator by the greatest common factor. Okay, so the biggest number they both had in common was 4. So I'm going to take the numerator and divide it by 4, I'm going to take the denominator and divide it by 4. Now, remember what I said. If you've done your T-charts and you've circled the greatest common factor, your answer is next door. So 4 divided by 4, go next door, 1. 16 divided by 4, go next door, 4. So 4/16 is equal to 1/4. Okay? All right. So you're going to do the same thing for number 5. Okay? Same skills as what I told you to do here. And then the last one, there's only 6 problems that you have to do today. Okay? The last one, it gives you some information, and it wants you to figure out which one of these charts or data tables fits all of this information. Okay? So you have to look. Night, number of people. So pay attention. This is night. This is number of people. Okay? Over here, it tells you each whole person represents 25. And this one down here says each whole person represents 50. So if it's a half a person, that's 25. Okay, so if you look at this one night, 75 people. Well, that's right. But you need to check all of the data to make sure to find the one that fits correctly. Okay? All right. If you have any questions, send me a message on Clever, and I will do my best to help you as I can. Okay? Good luck.